What's going on, my trainer club? We have the rock event live in Pokemon Go right now, so I'm going to bring you every single detail you need to know to help you maximize on this adventure week. So, you know what time it is. Welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Drop in the comments, everyone, how hyped are you for this rock event? I am super hyped on Adventure Week. I can't wait to get into some of these tasks, some of the raid bosses, and of course, what the shinies are and what we all need to look for to help you maximize on all rock things in Pokemon Go. So make sure to hit that sub button so I can keep you up to date as we get nearer to Go Fest, because it is going to be off the chain. There's going to be tons of information, and I want to help make sure that you can succeed when we are on the way to Go Fest. And even if you're not, you can still stay tuned and check out all of the information that's going on at Go Fest, before Go Fest, and all around Chicago. So let's get into it right now. So number one, we have the event that started today, June 4th, and is going to go for a week long. So make sure to maximize on this. There's a bunch of bonuses. We have 3 shinies, which we've already covered. We will cover them again, but it's going to go all the way until June 11th, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you need to check out the correlating region for yourself, make sure to go to PokemonGoLive.com. Check it out for you to see when it ends. So we have the increased rock spawns. We also have the bonuses, and we have the shinies. So let's check out the features. The features are going to be increased rock Pokemon everywhere. We're about to get into that in a second. All of the rock Pokemon, I'll tell you which ones to look for shinies. We have increased rock Pokemon in the 2-kilometer eggs, which is going to include Larvitar, Shieldon, as well as Cranidos. So you're going to want to look out for those. We also have some rock Pokemon coming into the raids, and then we have the special themed research tasks, which I'm going to recommend that you do because you can do it a lot faster than you can hatch the eggs. So the bonuses are going to include, number one, we're going to have 1/4 the amount of distance for your buddies. So put on a buddy that either, one, you need candy to help you get up with levels. So like Pidgey, Weedle, Caterpie. You can use Magikarp if you want to get a Gyarados. You can use Swablu as well if you're trying to get those 400 candies. So make sure to do that. The other thing I would also recommend is if you have a rare, probably not a legendary. I still recommend doing legendaries with rare candy, but what you can do is something like a Shieldon, something like a Larvitar, something like that that usually takes 5 KMs. It's going to take 1.25 right now. It's going to help you exponentially. So you're going to want to maximize on this buddy. 4 times increase on the candy. If you spin a new Pokestop, which is why I'm telling you to get out, go explore new cities, you're going to get 10 times the amount of XP. So make sure to get into a downtown area with a ton of Pokestops with those little white discs that sit around them, and put on an egg and go absolutely bananas. One thing I would recommend doing, if you're up for this, clear out your bag entirely. Like, obviously, don't delete lucky eggs, star pieces, and rare candy, but you could delete all potions, all Pokeballs. Be careful on doing all the great balls. Don't do all the Ultra Balls because you want to save it for the slack off day. But then what you can do is just run around and spin only stops in the area if you really want to maximize this to the highest level. That is really what the strategy is going to be if you want to maximize on the XP. But if you're looking at catching rocks, looking at doing a bunch of other stuff, we will get into those tips right now. And the last thing you must do for this event is have Adventure Sync on. Go in your settings, turn it on right now, make sure it's on, because this is going to help you if you walk the 50 kilometers. I'm going to suggest that you walk a lot, put on a good buddy, walk your face off. You're going to get a lot of buddy candy. You're also going to walk the 50 kilometers, and you're going to get, not only should you have 2 egg spots open so that you can get the rare eggs. If you want to check out what rare eggs come in the 50 kilometer unlock, make sure to check out my video up here. But then you're also going to get 50,000 Stardust and 15 rare candies. So you might as well get the eggs as well as the dust and the rare candy and just walk. So if you don't do it now. If you need help, you can check out the Adventure Sync trick, which is basically closing the app and shaking your phone, or you can walk, you can have your gacha or your plus on, keep it on in the background, just do a ton of walking, spin those stops. That's a great way to do it as well. Just have the stop spinning in the background after you cleared out your bag. So we are going to have the shinies, which is going to be Onix, which can evolve into Steelix. We also have the Lileep, which is going to evolve into the Credilli, and then we have the Anorith shiny, which is going to evolve into the Armaldo. So make sure to click as many of these guys as you can. And here comes tip number one, make sure to be out in the weather condition that's going to help you, which is going to be partly cloudy. Partly cloudy is going to boost all rock Pokemon. So everybody here, most of them have secondary boosts, but the main time, if you ever see that partly cloudy weather, get out, hunt during that weather condition. So as far as the increased spawns go, we are going to check out what they are for one, what shinies there are, and then I'm going to recommend which ones you focus on. If you see them at a Pokestop, make sure to go and get them. We are looking at the Geodude, which has a shiny potential. I would suggest doing this because Geodude can be slightly rare depending on what region you are, but make sure to go after him, try to get that shiny. The second thing we're going to look for is Rhyhorn. So Rhyhorn can evolve into Rhydon and then into Rhyperior. Rhyperior is a beast Pokemon. He sits in the second as the ground attacker, so it's definitely something if you don't have a lot of candy of. There is no shiny, but make sure to stack up on that guy. And then we have the Omanyte, which has a shiny potential, so you're going to want to click him a lot. He's not super useful because he's been replaced by a lot of things, but he has a shiny potential. Then you also have the Aron. Aron does have a shiny potential, so get out there, hunt those Arons, hunt the Lileep, hunt the Anorith, because they're the new shinies. They are the primary focus of this event. And then we have the Larvitar, which not only is a beast Pokemon as his final stage evolution of the Tyranitar, but he also has a shiny potential. So if you ever miss Community Day, or you want more shinies, or you just need Larvitar candy, stack up on those pineapple berries and hit him as much as possible. Then we also have the Shieldon. Shieldon is really rare for me, so whenever I see a Shieldon, I am going after him and making sure to get him. And then we have the Kabuto, who has a shiny potential. Love that guy. He's super rare for me as well because he's kind of really popular in these ocean type towns, right? Like on the coastal regions, Florida, everything like that, but he's not super popular where I'm at. So I am going to hunt him. I do have one shiny, but I'm going to look for another one. And then we have the Nosepass, we have the Larvitar. Neither of those shiny potentials. The Nosepass does have the evolution right now. So you can get him, you can stock up on some candy, but then we also have the Aerodactyl, which is going to be increased spawns, and he has the shiny potentials. He's also going to be in the research and in the raids, so that's going to be the primary focus of where you're going to find the Aerodactyl. And then we have the number one thing that I would recommend stacking up on is going to be the Cranidos. Cranidos is ultra rare for me. I don't know about where you guys are. Let me know if he's popular for you guys, but he is rare. So we're going to have him in the research as well as boosted spawns. So focus on the Cranidos. Always use him with the pineapple berries. Then we have the Alolan Geodude, and then we have a boost in the Shuckle. So the Shuckle is going to be in the raids. He has the shiny potential, so if you did not get the shiny potential when the Shuckle was released, now would be the time to try to catch back up. And then finally, we have the Solrock, the Lunatone, as well as the Sudowoodo, and I am assuming that they are not going to be global together. They're going to be in their respective regions. So we're going to have the Solrock in the US, and then we are going to have the Lunatone overseas. So wherever he is, make sure to check him out, try to get him. They have shiny potential, so also you can catch up on your shiny potentials there too. All right, so now we are going to shift gears and we are going to get into these special research tasks, which is some of my favorite stuff just because you can get the good IV shinies and you can also do a lot of them to help you boost on your guys. So Adventure Week, Catch 5, you're going to get a metal coat to help you evolve your Onixes. So that is one thing that you are going to want to look out for. And then when we have Evolve, so then if you have an Evolve and a Leap or Anorith, you're going to get a Onix with a shiny potential. Highly advised to do these tasks as many as you can. They're quite popular, so I hope you guys get a good IV shiny Onix to get that Steelix, and it is going to be a 100% IV at 472. And then if you get the Adventure Week, hatch 2 eggs, you're going to get a chance at the Lileep shiny. So it's going to be a Lileep. Hopefully you get the shiny. The 100% IV at level 15 is going to be 553. And then if you have the spin 2 Pokestops that you have not visited before, which is why if you're out of town or in somewhere new, it's going to be good for you. You are going to get a Shieldon with a 100% IV at 381. And then if you get the big task, spin 25 Pokestops, you're going to get a chance at a Cranidos. So this is where I'm talking about. This is what you want to maximize on. Cranidos. So spin 25 stops, must have task. Make sure to get as many of those as you possibly can. The 100% IV for the Cranidos at level 15 is going to be 780. And then if you get the task, earn 3 candies walking your buddy, you are going to get an Anorith with a shiny potential with the 100% IV at level 15 at 655. And then you are going to get the last one, which is going to be awesome. I love this Aerodactyl. It is going to be catch 5 Kabuto or Omanyte. For the Aerodactyl, the 100% IV is going to be 1193. Whew, should I stop now? We got a little bit more information to cover. We have a few more raids. I'm going to give you the 100% IVs real quick, and then we are going to break it down, make sure to help you guys maximize. So getting right into it, we have the raid. So for the Rhydon, we are looking at Ground Rock. He is going to have a double weakness of Water Grass, so that's what you're going to want to look for. Level 20, 100% IV is going to be 1816, and level 25 boosted in the sun or partly cloudy is going to be 2270. We also have a level 4 Tyranitar, Rock Dark. He is going to have a double weakness to fighting, so you're going to want to use those Machamps. Level 20, 2191 for the 100% IV, and then level 25 boosted in the fog or the partly cloudy is going to be 2739. And then we have a level 3, we have the Aerodactyl, which is going to be weaknesses of Water, Steel, Rock, Ice, and Electric. He's going to have a level 20 at 1590, and then level 25 boosted in the partly cloudy or the wind at 1988. And then we have the Onix, who is going to be double weak to water and grass, so make sure to utilize those guys. And then we can catch him at level 20 at 629, and then level 25 partly cloudy boost as well as sunny boost at 787. And then if you guys are going to want to do the Solrock or the Lunatones, you can get them the Solrock weaknesses. Basically just use your Kyogres, Water, Steel, Ground, Grass, Ghost, Dark, Bug. 100% IV, level 20, 1330, level 25, partly cloudy or windy at 1662. And then we also have the Lunatone. So for the Lunatone, we are going to do same thing, just use your water. I would say use your Kyogres. Kyogres is going to be a beast. Whenever water comes in there, use your Kyogres, super strong Pokemon. And then the level 20, 100% IV, 1330, level 25, 1662, partly cloudy or windy. And then we have a couple of level 1 raids. So if you guys want to get after it, level 1s are going to really help you guys out, especially if you don't want to do the legendaries right now. If you're not into the Cresselia, you want to get after this. So if you want to do some of these level 1 raids, I am just going to read you the 100% IVs because you don't really need to worry about the parties. So we are looking at Anorith, Lileep, we have the Kabuto, and then we have the Geodude. So for the Anorith, we have the 100% IV at level 20, 874, and then boosted under rain or partly cloudy, we have 1092 at the level 25. And then we have the Lileep. It is going to be a 738 at level 20, and then boosted under partly cloudy or the sun, we have 922 at level 25. And then we have the Geodude, level 20, 739, and then boosted under sun or partly cloudy, we have him at 923 at level 25. And then we have the Kabuto. So the Kabuto is going to be 783 level 20, 100% IV, and then boosted under partly cloudy or rain, it is going to be a 979 at level 25. All right, guys, so now you have all the information. Top tips are going to be, number 1, make sure to walk that 50 km. So if you're doing 50 km over 7 days, I would recommend doing at least about 8 km per day. So 8 times 7 is going to be 56. So if you do about 8 kilometers per day, you're going to maintain that and you're going to get it. But make sure you do it a little bit more because you're going to have to get it by Monday. So Monday is the cutoff at 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's local time. So 9 a.m. local time is the cutoff for you. So you have to walk. Get out there, walk. If you want to maximize on the XP, you're going to want to dump your potions, your revives, and then everything else that you don't need, like Pokeballs, stuff like that. I know it sounds crazy, but then you're gonna be able to run a Gotcha or Plus. You're gonna go around and you're gonna hit a ton of Pokestops really fast on Lucky Eggs. That's gonna maximize it. Go into your settings and turn off Catch Pokemon. Keep on the Spin Stops only. If you are looking to maximize on the Pokemon, make sure to get out there, make sure to hunt the rares, the Cranidos, the Shieldon, the Larvitar, hunt the 3 shinies, the Anorith, the Lileep, as well as the Onix. You can do them in raids and then maximize the raids. If you need a good ground Pokemon, I would suggest going for the Rhydon to get a good one for the Rhyperior if you don't already have one. Or if you need a rock Pokemon, you can go after the Cranidos in the tasks, as well as hitting up with the Tyrannitars in the raid. They are super, super good. So the awesome thing about walking your buddy is, think about it like this. If you're gonna walk 50 kilometers in a week and you're getting 0.25 kilometers per cycle of your buddy walk, 50 times 4, that's gonna be 200 candies. So if you do the 50 kilometers for the Magikarp and you're walking it, you're going to get 200 Magikarp candy. That's halfway to the evolution. If you do it for Swablu, that's gonna be half. If you're doing it for like Pidgey, you're getting 200. You can do a lot of evolutions with that. It just depends what your purpose is. And then if you're gonna do it for like the Shieldon or the Cranidos or like a Larvitar or anything else that's 5 km normally, or even 3 km, for the 3 km, you're gonna be doing 0.75 per kilometer, which is gonna be less than 1. So you're gonna come up with the candies, over 50 candies for that 50 kilometers. Or if you're doing the rare guys and it is going to be a 1.25 kilometer per cycle, you're gonna get 40 candies. So it's a lot of candies that you're gonna stack up. So that's why this candy is gonna be crucial. Using your pineapple berries as much as you possibly can on the rares in the wild. hunt them out, go after them. This is gonna be a great event to help you stock up on the things that you need, like the Rampardos, without having to max out on all of your rare candies. I am going to be maximizing as much as I possibly can, and then everything else. So if anything changes, make sure to check the pinned comments in the section below. I will be updating you guys, helping you out as much as I possibly can. I appreciate you guys. Hit that sub button, smack a like, and I'll see you out there on that next video.